Hey everybody, Jason here with Banna Properties, investinlandnow.com, bringing you a 20.06 acre property in Pecos County, Texas. Get started buying that ranch, buy that getaway, that camping retreat. This property is just 20 miles northwest of Fort Stockton, Texas, well known for the famous statue of Paisano Pete. Here in Fort Stockton, Texas. It's about halfway between Fort Stockton and Pecos, right up Highway 285 that connect the two. Be about 30 miles from Pecos. Pecos is well known for rodeos. This is cowboy country. All right, let's take a look here on the map. You can see Fort Stockton right here. Pecos is up here to the northwest. The Pecos River flows through here, about 25 miles north of the property. So Highway 285 is a very well-traveled highway that connects the two. We'll zoom in. There are different ways to access this property. There are several different entrances. There are roads on the north that come in as well. This is one of the direct ways that comes from the south, but you can also go around. There are different entrances. So let's take a look. Here's Highway 285, as you can see here, and we'll take a quick look on Google Maps of what that looks like. So you can see this is looking to the south, grassland. Depending on the time of the year, this area might be a little greener some times of the year than others, depending on rains, but it's mostly grass and scrub and brush. Not a lot of big trees on there. A lot of low-lying stuff. Here's the entrance right here. Pretty open, easy to access from the south. And as I zoom in, you'll see it's not very far off 285 to the property. Driving distance would be exactly 3.15 miles. You're gonna go straight north here. There are oil pumping facilities and tanks along the way. So there will be a little travel here on this road for the guys that maintain those tanks and pumping operations. You're gonna go 2.6 miles north, come to this wash bridge, and take a right and head straight east on a dirt 2 track. Now, the property that we are selling, as well as all the lots in this section, have deeded 20-foot easements around the perimeters. So around all the perimeters, there's a deeded 20-foot easement for access and utilities is exactly how the deed reads. The good news about that is that gives you a border road between both properties. It should be roughly a 40-foot easement on either one, but that gives you access, so you can access these properties. So I call this a border road or a 2-track. It is not a very easy to access road. This would be a 4-wheel drive road. You can see the tracks though. Remember, this is all just low-lying grass and brush, so 4-wheel drive, Jeep, truck, SUV should not have a problem getting back there. The good news about that is it's exactly a half mile in to the property. And the good news about it is that makes this property very private. No one's gonna be driving back there and bothering you. You can go and do pretty much whatever you want on this. There are almost no restrictions in this county. So here's the parcel. The parcel is actually already subdivided into 10.03 acre parcels that are connected down the center here. On the deed, they have 2 separate legal descriptions. They're already subdivided. You could easily buy this property and in the future sell half of it to a friend, relative, buy it from me, sell both separately, make some money. That's your decision. Okay? This would be a great property for camping, a bug out place, put a little cabin, a yurt on it, some hunting, all different options for this property. As you can see, I want to show you just a half mile to the northeast is the beginning of the vegetable farms. These are irrigated vegetable farms that connect to Koyanosa, very famous farming operation in the area. These are pivot irrigations. They have wells and they have these pivot irrigations on wheels that swing around. and water that, and they irrigate the area. So the soil is actually very fertile in this area. Who knows, maybe you want to put a well on it and do some farming, grow some melons, make some money, do some farming, create a little homestead. There is no utilities that we know of on the property currently. However, these pump stations do have power, so there's power nearby. Also along the McIntyre pipeline, there's power. So it wouldn't be very hard to bring a pole in and put power, or put solar on it, bring in a water tank, do whatever you want with this piece of property. All right. One thing, as you see, there's a lot of oil and gas drilling in the area. I've actually already had some people interested in the property from oil and gas companies buy this property and as an investment. Who knows, down the road, maybe they knock on your door and they say, hey, we'd like to bring a pipeline across your land, or we'd like to put a pumping station on your land, lease it to us or sell it to us, and become a profit center for you. The nearby farms are very famous. Pecos melons are claimed to be the sweetest melons in the United States. So maybe you could do a little farming in that area. Personally, I think it'd be great for hunting. Those of you that are hunters, a lot of mule deer, javelinas, also quail in the area. And those who just like the great outdoors and want to get out in nature and enjoy getting away from it all, getting away from the hustle and bustle. Just about 30 miles north is the Pecos River, very famous river for paddling. Camping in the area is great. Let's talk about the price. How can you own property? Cash price for this, we're offering this for cash at a discounted price of $12,874. That comes out to roughly $600 per acre. With a property especially like this, where it's already 2 parcels subdivided, this is a great deal. $600 an acre is the most affordable property in Pecos County, Texas. So don't wait. Also, maybe you want to start and get started on property ownership, but you say, hey, I don't have that kind of cash, but how can I get started? We're offering owner financing on this one, $499 down. The only other fee is a $99 document fee. And you're going to pay $349 a month in monthly payments for 48 months, or you can take a lower monthly payment, $289 a month for 60 months. So don't wait. If you have any questions about this, email me questions@investinlandnow.com, or go to investinlandnow.com to see this and other listings that we have. If you want to move forward with the property, you can click reserve, pay that document fee, start the process, and get started on property ownership for your dream right away.